came away with more details about the technology that powers it and why this could be one of the biggest games of 2025. Now, Crimson Desert uses Pearl Abyss's own in-house new proprietary Black Space engine. This new engine is very impressive in the modern world of commercialized and commoditized engines, offering all the modern features and functions of those same competitors. A core pillar is support for multi-platform development, aided by dual API support in DirectX 12 and Vulkan, making it efficient and within the team's full control to harness its benefits across each platform. Another is the key temporal upscaling ingredient required from multiple vendors. The demo I played fully supports AMD's FSR3 and the team confirmed FSR4 come launch, as the API front end is compatible. In addition, the team confirmed DLSS will also be included, but for others such as PSSR for the PS5 Pro or Intel's XeSS, this was not confirmed. Now, the team may include other options when it lands on PC, PS5 and Xbox Series consoles and even Apple Mac, but we'll have to wait till launch. The demo was a few months old. I confirmed with the team that it was the same build from GDC in March and running on an AMD Radeon 7800 XT GPU and a Ryzen 7800X 3D CPU. The hands-on demo and the release footage from the team was capped at 4K 60 FPS for our session and this direct capture you see, but I was allowed to push this higher without capture. The RX 7000 series GPUs are good, but even within AMD's GPU range, it can scale up from here, and in reality, the final game will be significantly more polished and more performant come launch. The visual quality is great, but the image presented upscaler artifacts, and it has a lot to handle here, with heavy use of motion blur per object and per pixel, particles, alpha transparencies, foliage, fur, hair, and more. It would be a very hard task for any upscaler. Image quality is good, but the telltale signs of ghosting, dithered artifacts, foliage flicker and such do show up from time to time.
I recently got 45 minutes of hands-on time with Crimson Desert's combat at PAX 2025, and let me tell you, Pearl Abyss is cooking with this game. For those of you who don't know, Crimson Desert is an open-world action RPG with quests, exploration, and a full...
Did they make a Tears of the Kingdom? Just cuz?
quests, exploration, and a full storyline. But there were so many things shown off in the trailers leading up to now that this much effort in the combat alone seemed extremely ambitious.
What's
the amount
up,
of
Mike?
tools shown at your disposal
I don't know, man.
was overwhelming, from light and heavy attacks,
It looks like
overhead slashes, running, dashing, jumping, sliding, rolling, parrying, counterattacks, shield bashes, vaulting,
it looks
jump
like
attacks,
Dragon's
healing,
Dogma 4.
repositioning enemies while impaling, slow-mo with bow attacks a la Horizon Zero Dawn, dodging while said slow-mo bow attacks, glinting your sword to blind enemies, Dawn, dodging while said slow-mo bow attacks, glinting your sword to blind enemies, charge attacks to rush
Yeah, it
down
looks like
opponents,
Dragon's Dogma meets
spin
Breath of the
attacks,
Wild.
flying front kicks, drop kicks, step back attacks, ground kicks, stabbing them on the ground, picking them up off the ground and suplexing them, mounting larger enemies and climbing them Shadow of the Colossus style, and Spider-Man web slinging using a grapple to approach building-sized rock turtles.
Hell?
This was really impressive because apparently this is just a mid-game build, which means there was way more to uncover for your arsenal. The fact that not only the moveset itself is huge, but singular attacks can have different functions depending on the context of the situation, such as the L3 and R3 buttons, which are your quote-unquote left and right hands as a force palm attack. This can be used as a which are your quote-unquote left and right hands as a force palm attack. This can be used as a mid-air boost after a jump, a
That's crazy. Hold on.
of the situation, such as the L3 and R3 buttons, which are
L3
your
and R3?
quote-unquote left and right hands as a force palm attack. This can be used as a mid-air boost after a jump, a guard-breaking low punch on the ground, or even used to launch during a side switch. One of the moves where Cliff vaults over the opponent onto their backside, but then can cancel into this hand attack to blast the top of their head. All this leads to a system that has huge depth.
That's
which is
crazy.
exciting for me because player expression is, in my opinion, one of the best tools to keep players invested in a game and try out new things. Making up weird combos in the Zelda series just shows off what I mean. Before we started our hands-on demo, he asked us if we knew what a lab monster was. and boy was that music to my ears. For the uninitiated, it means the player who loves to dive into the training room and find out the best strategies and combos. It was pretty clear
This
what
looks
he
like a
meant
game
when I
that
was
will
watching him
never
explain
come
the
out.
Controls. After about 30 seconds, I asked, hey, out of curiosity, can you roll into a sweep, then OTG them with a throw? AKA, can you roll, trip them with a leg kick, then pick them up off the floor with a throw? He did exactly as I asked, and it sequenced perfectly. Not only was I pleased that game was already clicking with me, but even he seemed surprised that it strung together. This immediately got me on board on how I could approach
That's a
the
boss,
game.
by the way.
This also led to another comment he made while I was playing, which was not to play this like a Souls-like. Also, music to my ears. The speed of Dark Souls style.
Do they say it's coming out this year?
Also, music to my ears.
Like, I don't understand how. Like, I'm looking at this and I don't understand. Like, I've played a lot of video games. The way he's circling around this enemy. Like, what is he locked on? How is the camera capturing it like that?
Was not to play this like a Souls-like. Also, music to my ears. The speed of Dark Souls style fights is not quite my cup of tea, and this was clearly a
This
much
looks
faster
very
paced system with a
Dragon's.
mind-boggling
Like,
amount of
this
inputs
looks
to
like
remember. This
what
game
Dragon's
really
Dogma
pushes
2 should have
much
been.
faster paced system with a mind-boggling amount of inputs to remember. This game really pushes you to master paced system with a mind-boggling amount of inputs to remember. This game.
I mean, it looks. Hold on, let me look at this stuff. Health, spirit, stamina, attack, defense, reputation. Attack speed is just a bar. It's just like a bar. Movement speed is just a bar also with like 5 notches, and it looks like it's like partially filled. It's weird that that wouldn't be a number. Battery. What's up, Loud Polly? I did like Dragon's Dogma 2, but Dragon's Dogma 2 felt so much like the first game without all, you know, when I played the first game, I imagined a sequel would have all this cool new shit, way more classes, you know, like, you know, bigger, better, more badass, right? As Cliffy B used to say. And it was just kind of like Dragon's Dogma again, in a bigger world, but
Really pushes you to master
too
every combination
restrained.
of buttons, shift controls, toggle menus, and
Like, what the hell?
pushes you to master every combination of buttons, shift controls.
So he said those like palm attacks that's thrusting him up in the air is like a click of the stick. That's crazy. Mike, you know what I was playing for the first time yesterday? Death Stranding. I mean, I played like half an hour of it, but I sat down to actually play a lot more of it, and I think I'm going to try to get through that game before the sequel.
Remember, this game really pushes you to master every combination of buttons, shift controls, toggle menus, and what moves link into each other. This complexity is pretty clear when you begin to see most of these systems almost feel like a fighting game, like Soul Calibur. There are multiple throws. Most of these systems almost feel like a fighting game, like Soul Calibur. There are multiple throws depending on if it's
Like, what the fuck?
almost feel like a fighting game, like Soul Calibur. There are multiple throws depending on if it's mid-combo, the direction the opponent's facing, or the position they're in. There are side switch attacks that pop you over or through your opponent, OTGs, or off the ground for people who don't know fighting game terminology, timed teching when getting hit onto the ground to reduce time knocked down, and full-on combos with moves that link into each other. One
That's
ground
so
to reduce
clean.
time
Look at
knocked
this.
down, and full-on combos with moves that link into each other. To the ground
This
to
is gonna be
reduce time
Soon
knocked
He
down,
Legends,
and
like,
full-on combos with moves that
game
link
of the
into each other.
decade.
To the ground to reduce time knocked down, and full-on combos with moves that link into each other. One combo that was recommended to me was to glint my sword using R1 and L1 together to blind and stun them, then use my charged stab attack using circle and X together, then light heavy with R1 R2, then end with a powerful overhead slash with R1 and R2 pressed together. These combos are highly recommended to do because singular attacks on their own often have your opponent pop out quickly and retaliate with a smack to your face, which often had me punished for doing random singular strikes. I personally really enjoyed this system. The physics system was also astounding. One of your throws chucks the enemy forward, causing them to ricochet
I
if they met a
love
wall.
that kind of
vice
physics.
versa would also happen to me as a stag lord's large stature.
It's so funny. you say that because Crispy said that when he played it last year, and like, I don't know, man.
Powered me and threw me off my feet headlong into a stone wall, which subsequently
And weirdly
turned into a
enough,
pile of rubble
Malia
and
just
snow
tested
in spectacular
positive for
explosive
COVID
fashion
today.
after I bounced
Although
off.
I'm sure you
Trees
just mean.
would fall mid-fight to also make another piece of dynamic terrain for you to fight around. These can also fall on their head and damage them, or sometimes even you. You can also pick up, aim, and throw a large variety of objects in the world, which only adds to the...
This seems... What is their history with Black Desert?
possibilities this game has. Mind you, Pearl Abyss built this custom engine from the ground up for this game, and they have optimized it so well that the PC was only lukewarm during our time playing. I walked away from this demo feeling the itch to jump back in ASAP, wanting to get that salty run back to master the controls. I was able to defeat the Reed Devil and the Stag Lord, but not without a lot of trial and error, getting smacked around for a while, fumbling.
Like, what is the
trying to
gameplay?
rewire
That's
my
just a
brain
little...
as fast as possible for what was happening. I think this is a good problem to have, because when we finally get our hands on it, hopefully later this year.
Have you played that, Mike? It's an MMO though, right?
AI is designed to be
It's on PS5? But does it feel good to play? I mean... They're just showing off like fog tech. You like No HUD? Yeah, I know. What is the game, though, you know? I'm interested in this because... I don't know. I feel like, a lot of the ambitious games coming out of bigger budget games coming out of, like, this dude right here looks like he's about to fall over. What is going on? They're like kind of like semi-boss rush games. Is this gonna be like that? It's like an ogre.
Please, some food.
Listen to the footsteps.
Marius? Cliff.
There's dragon riding, which is crazy.
Thought I'd never see you again.
What is that hug? Or is he propping him up? It looks like they made this interaction with physics.
Thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, he is catching him.
You're alive. But your leg. I'm just glad I'm still breathing.
Dude,
And what if
I like that
others?
game too, Mike. I played the one on PS2. Is that the one you're talking about?
Everyone. Unka, Naira, Jan. Yes. But I'm sure they're well alive out
It's a
there.
PS2?
Those fools fell for it. See how heavy this
Dude, it
purse
was like seamless. It seemed so crazy back then.
was wrong. It's best not to draw attention. The black bears are up here.
There are beings who brought chaos to Providence. The rifts they have created will return everything to nothingness. We seek to correct this.
I had my own mission. Seeking out my brave comrades.
they're just.
Seeking out my brave name comrades.
What I don't understand are the Sky Islands. They're clearly they're just copying Tears of the Kingdom, but there's no way they could have already made an entire.
What I can tell you now.
Name comrades.
This is one of those games that's like.
What I can tell you now.
There's no
is that
way. Like this thing,
mission will
it seems
restore the
impossible.
disrupted province.
Like this shit right here. Also, earlier when I was looking at the sets, they have a battery meter. That's just they're just making like when did they make this?
Disrupted province.
Seems like a fake game infrared. Like what are these assets? They just threw this shit together. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's that? You could be a lady? Korean devs are insane. Who was that? I want to be a lady? Can you create your own character? Is that a... Like, what is that dragon? An armored mecha dragon? What is that? Like this...
For those who have died.
I mean, come on. I don't know anything about Lost Ark.
For those
Like, what the fuck is this? This is not real. They started making this after Tears of the Kingdom came out. There's no way they had any of this shit before Tears of the Kingdom was a thing. Maybe like as soon as Tears of the Kingdom like showed the Sky Islands, they said, let's start making Sky Islands.
who have survived. And for those
This is
who
not
will,
fucking real.
for
It's
those-
not real.
For those who have died. For those who have survived. And for those who will live on. This is our mission.
Is there like I want more footage of this thing. The UI seems fake. What's like? I need better quality footage.
Run. Let's go.
Hubert fled the bandits to protect the other members of the clergy. I should follow his trail and aid him. This little like mini map UI down here, it looks like a fucking GTA game or something.
Faster. Yeah. Let's move.
It's a crane main!
Get going. Yeah.
You keep talking about this game like it's ever gonna release. I don't trust this shit. You know why? Because I've been burned before. Check this out. You remember this? Hold on. 14 years ago? It's actually, I bet there's actually something older than this. One of the more famous, like, big budget Korean made Lies. Thing is, this game took like 10 years to come out. This is not even the original trailer. I think the original trailer is like from like years before this, like 2009. I'm trying. Let me find that original. Hang on. Oh, was that it? Hang on. How old is this? 14 years ago? 2010? This got released like years and years and years after this shit. And it was like some crappy MMO kind of game. Like, this is the thing, right? It's always a bait and switch. They make you think it's gonna be like some sick ass game, and then it's just some fucking MMO. It came out, but it didn't look like. I mean, it was just kind of whack. I remember when they first showed this, I thought it looked so fucking amazing. Hard to tell with this quality for these days.
Crimson Desert is an upcoming open-world act.
What the fuck is this, man? Fucking AI-made YouTube channels. I can't deal with this shit.
The continent of Pywell. A land soaked in
Alright, here's a higher quality.
by the battles of those who seek peace.
The rifts they have created
The one I
will
saw earlier.
return everything to nothingness. We seek to correct this.
Had my own mission.
Texas,
Taking
yeah.
out my gleaming comrades.
What?
What I can tell
My gleaming comrades.
I mean, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Some Forspoken ass world. Will I be in Austin on June 28th? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea.
what I can tell you now
Where are you
is
at?
that this mission will restore the disrupted province.
I imagine I'll be around. I live my life one half day at a time.
For those who have survived. And for those who...
That's silly, man. That's silly.
Hello, welcome to PlayStation.
Stag Lord.
The
He's looking
stag.
very close, and they do that thing when they push each other away
Yeah.
and they stand for a bit.
Look at this shit.
See
Hold on.
here, the Stag Lord. He's not pulling any punches, Rosie.
Yeah, literally, he's just immediately gone in, and you know when you have a cinematic, oh, our swords are really close, and they
The
do that
fucking
thing when they push each
destruction,
other away
man.
and they stand for a bit. He wasn't.
Is
having
this
any
game
of
just gonna
that.
run
He
like
was
shit?
Did you see the environment crumble then as
Yeah.
he hit me into it? I just thought I immediately was taken a bit off guard by how immediate and quick and brutal the combat was.
I love the
Incredibly
physics,
fun.
though.
Like, you play as Cliff, you're one of the grey mains, and I had a little bit of a tutorial fight, and then it was straight into the bosses.
Oh, you're playing a
so
gig?
you've got your basic setup. You know, you can dodge, you can block, you can parry if you block at just the right time, and then launch a counter attack. You've got so many sort of hotkey skills that you can use. Some of which are effective against the Stag Lord, some of which were not. And just this fight, the music is just epic, the staging fantastic, and it's hard to sort of compare it to anything else that's out there at the moment, I think. You know, I didn't really get a taste of the open world gameplay as I was playing. As I said, I just got to play these boss fights.
All of these like quote unquote
but it
fake
really
games,
felt like the
every time they show off the
staging
game and
and
let
the
people
setup
play
of
the
each boss
games,
fight felt
it's
very,
always like a bunch of
look
bosses.
at him. He's just absolutely
And I
picked me
don't
up and
understand
slammed
that.
me into the ground
Literally,
there.
whilst you've been talking, I've been watching. I've been going like, ooh.
That's what
some
makes me
moments
think
when
it's
you had
this
the
shit is
camera and your back
fake.
was turned to him and you dodged away from his
Yes.
attack. I
Or
was
that
like,
everything
oh,
that's
Jesus.
outside of a boss
the
fight is going to be
distance he
dog shit.
launches you when he hits you. You really feel like you're in this epic tussle. I've got a little. So I found out that the one move that is effective on him is you've got this like sort of it's almost like a force push, which I'm charging up here, and that stuns him a little bit, and you can get a flurry of attacks in. This is towards the end of the fight. Look at how that masonry's just crumbled as I've smacked him into it. Of attacks in. This is towards the end of the fight. Look at
That's crazy looking.
up here, and that stuns him a little bit, and you can get a flurry of attacks in. This is towards the end of the fight. Look at how that masonry's just crumbled as I've smacked him into it. But yeah, it's the combinations of moves that you can do, and we'll see a little bit of that later on in the video. So deep, so sophisticated.
Feeling a little
that,
gunky.
For those of you who are familiar with, your typical role-playing games, it feels very action-based, the combat system. So fans of action games, I think, are going to find a lot to love. Fans of massive open-world fantasy role-playing games are going to find a lot to love. I think it feels quite Elden Ringy in like the stage.
I have not, Mike, just because I haven't really. I want to play it, but
I mean, this is his death animation.
I'm not buying any more
He
games
goes
right this
and
second.
he's so badass. He wins the fight.
But it's on my wish list. I
Even though
fully intend to
just
play
the
it.
way he-
I'm gonna
the
wait
way
for a
he
few
dies, He goes back
patches
to sit in his throne.
and a sale, and I'll jump in. I'm playing a lot.
Now. Look at him. What a
Yeah,
guy.
that was.
Have you played
great-
Expedition
I love
33?
That
That's
was
how he
really
ends.
great.
Look at his throne with
That actually is sick.
Yeah, that was.
the way he dies. He goes back to sit in his throne. I rule over naught but ruins now. Look at him. What a guy.
Yeah, that was a great.
And
Look, I
that's
love that.
that's
That was
how he
really
ends.
great.
Look at his throne with like stag antlers on it. And now you'll notice here that I've got his shield, the Stag Lord's shield. So this is later
Ooh.
on. This is, look at how beautiful that is.
That's
That's
it.
a
I
nice
love the
looking shield.
wind in this
Yes.
game. Like, immediately when you did your first panning shot, I noticed
Is there
the wind
even-
in the trees and the long grass, and even a bit in your hair. And you can see it here as well. Everything's just going,
It's-
just blowing in the wind.
I can't remember.
Feels
Did you
like
play
too good to
Kingdom
be
Come
true.
Deliverance 2,
A
Mike?
game this big, a world this beautiful, with combat this rich. It honestly feels amazing. And you're playing as this guy called Cliff, as I've mentioned. He looks like a badass. There's certainly, some of it feels a little bit Elden Ring. It also feels a little bit Witcher as well. Just in terms of this guy I'm about to fight now, the Reed Devil.
Another
Is
boss
entirely
fight.
different
They're
kettle
just
of
boss
fish, Rosie,
fights.
to the Stag Lord that we've just seen.
Is it because they?
Let this little cutscene
That's where
play out.
they. I don't know. Is it because regular enemies are fodder?
life is mine.
Is it because
Well, you're certainly not the first to try.
what? Did anybody play that first Berserker Kazan game? Was that just a bunch of boss fights?
Desperately seeking his bastard boy. When no sons were left of his noble life.
Like, was there like level design and shit? It's great. What is it like? What kind of game is it like? What is the moment to moment like? I kind of stay away from those games that I just feel like are a bunch like a boss rush. That's why I didn't play Wukong or. I'm not a boss fight kind of guy. It's
well done,
Soulsy.
you weren't seen through his cutscene
What percentage of the
nonsense.
game are you fighting bosses?
Stag Lord was massive and strong. Just all over the place. This guy,
This game excites me because the open world stuff looks sick as hell. But if it's all just smoke and mirrors and it's a fucking another one of these boss fight games, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
It's more Neo 1 structure. What does that mean? So like Souls type level design, but it's not a connected world?
Yeah.
But I mean, Neo, you're still doing a ton of exploring. And like, there's just as much, I mean like, when I think of Neo, I think of like the levels and that moment to moment even more than I do the boss fights. And I feel that way about Souls games as well. It's just, you know, the harder they get, the bosses get, it seems like all anybody... Like, you know, I have not even played the Elden Ring DLC because all I heard about was hard boss fights. And I knew that was going to happen, and it was reality. It's all people talked about are hard-ass impossible bosses. And that's just not what I'm here for. I'm all about the journey. Now, if it's a hard game, but I feel like there's a lot of like player expression and like a high skill ceiling, and you feel like you can really like, this seems like the kind of game that might be hard, but if you really spend time with it, you're not doing the same shit over and over again. You're perfecting your character just as much as you are like the enemy's patterns and stuff.
Devil's like super quick, speedy moves.
But I also worry about balance in games like this, like kind of like when you're like playing a fighting game versus AI, where you're not doing the same kinds of shit you're doing against humans because you find some like move that the AI keeps getting hit with, and you just, why do anything else? You know what I mean? This might be too much like a fighting game in that way.
Little quick time here.
Oh, here we go. Get that
Trying to
mask
get his
off.
mask off, yeah.
I don't think that's how you remove a mask, buddy.
If anything, that's just going to solder it into his face.
You need to pull it, not push it further in.
Well, now that my secret has come to light,
No, I don't know what to show my mic.
this dance shall resume some other day. Oh man,
It's Marie, who's
Ooh.
like a witch who can transform into a flock
Is this
of
another boss fight?
and she's able to animate lots of ads, which you will see in a moment. And in the air. Pots that the witch has animated. Look how they're horrible. Look at them swarming. As to what move might be effective in this fight.
Yeah, I like that.
For the cutscene, it's like
It's
straight
just
into
another
it.
boss
So
fight.
there's the pound into the ground to get me up into the air.
Yeah, you picked up on that immediately.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, I understand.
It was the one combo I actually was able to pull off and use sort of like slow-mo it in the air and then shoot explosive arrows at the lot of them. A lot of fun.
So what the weapons you've got, is it, I'm guessing, is it always a sword, or can you switch
Oh, you
your...
can choose. You can choose. So I chose like a sword and shield. I mean, you know, I'm basic, Rosie. I always go for the sword and shield. But there are various weapons that you could choose from.
Dude, he's getting
various different
fucked
play
up.
styles, and like I didn't get to really explore much with it, but from what I could tell, a skill tree that offers a lot of depth and variety to sort of build your character how you want. But it would appear that each boss battle requires its own unique strategy.
Yeah.
So here I've been doing that move, and finally this is towards the end of the fight now. I'm closing in on her and trying to get melee attacks in, but she
Like, where
As her
is
health
his
gets towards the
character?
end, you can see here she goes.
It's like, how is this
She
character?
goes massive
What?
and terrifying and sort
Wow.
of teleporting all over the area, turning into her crows.
I just wanted to say, like, in the
It's like
even
a
for her
fucking
in the
glitch or
cutscene,
something.
I love her outfit and her whole design, and now seeing her become this massive
Returnal's another game
being
that.
as well.
Returnal was
with the
cool. I
beautiful
don't know. I
blue
just.
outfit she was in. I think this boss looks stunning.
I think the boss fights are really cool. Like the bosses
I'm an
are
RPG kinda guy.
the type of bosses that you will talk about and that feel like proper characters in their own right. Like, you know, the kind of bosses that you
What just happened?
that are cool and that you actually like and enjoy fighting, and almost to some degree don't want to defeat them because they're so cool.
Like, even the whole set piece for this, there's so much going on in this
Yeah.
fight. You've got your attack projectiles going, you've got crows flying everywhere, you've got explosions happening from your little pop friends, you've got
This looks
obviously
like
getting my
annoying.
ass
A
kicked.
little bit.
blood splattering all over the place. There's so much going
I
on.
played a little bit Returnal.
It's gonna take it's very engrossing.
Yes. Yeah, it's really engaging. As I said,
You
the-
can
like,
wombo
all
combo.
all I got to do was fight some bosses.
I feel like the only
I
reason
am
he's not dying is
absolutely
because he's not taking that much health from
raring
all
to
those
go
hits.
in terms of exploring the open world, because I've got a little glimpse of it, and it looks just massive. You know, full of towns to explore.
He's getting knocked around
side
on his
quests
ass
to
and
go on. You know, as I say, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. The combat is, as you can see, really involved. Not like a game where you can just hack and slash your way to victory, and you've got to be good at the combat.
Yeah, you got to learn it and also
Fucking
change your strategy. And
Yeah.
it's not
Jason
just go
Bourne
for one
shit.
fighting style and then be like, oh, I'm just going
What's
to
up,
brute
Funky
force my
Dog?
way through it. You have multiple kinds of fighting styles you're going to have to practice and
Definitely. Ex-Marie, you don't fully defeat her either. She goes off. I think it's looking amazing.
yeah, I was not
Absolutely
expecting this when
amazing.
you said we're going to talk about it. I was not expecting this
Well,
at all,
there you
and
go.
I'm loving it.
That is Crimson Desert, coming out on PS5 later this year.
I
If you
want to
like
see
the
what.
look of the game. Please do give the video.
I want
a
to
like.
see what
Let
you
us know
do the hour after that, between the boss fights or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Well, what do you think about this Elden Ring online game?
Can you just describe what it's like working at From Software and getting to work on such a lot of about why you felt like you should change up some of those mechanics for a multiplayer game like Night Rain, and how the resulting gameplay fits Night Rain's fast-paced multiplayer style a little bit better?
そうですね。ちょっとその回答をさせていただく前に。
And so having Elden Ring as a base allowed us to branch out and experiment in these other areas and make it into something that stood out from Elden Ring and became its new thing. Well, the game
I'm not going to
base
play this.
is
I've not even played the
sits
Elden
with
Ring
Elden Ring at its core.
expansion.
We wanted to create a gameplay experience.
I would definitely not
that
play
would
this
be very
before that.
Elden Ring is a much more slow-paced, a lot more sort of open-ended. You take your time and carefully go through the world. But Night Rain is what we're calling a short RPG. So there are some constraints here. For example, the 3-day, 3-night time aspect. The limitations on the player, but at the same time as putting these limitations on the player, in
Yeah,
terms of
I heard
structure,
the Elden
we
Ring
wanted
DLC is
to
great.
Allow them some freedom points,
And that
they
there's
didn't
hard
otherwise
bosses.
have with Elden Ring. So the way they traverse the map, they can sprint, and they can clamber up walls quickly. There's no fall damage compared to Elden Ring. While we put these constraints on the players from a structural point of view, we wanted to open up and allow them.
Yeah, I just don't care. Shut up, Carlos. An Accolades trailer?
We are born of iron.
I have not played Lies of P. I mean, you know, I know I'd like it, but
Our will is tempered like steel.
how's the RPG systems, progression systems, loot, stuff like that
Forge our own legend.
in Lies of P? Or do they even exist? It's so funny they made this game, and it looks so bad. You know what this looks like? This looks like a launch DS game. Like, you remember that Ghost Recon game that launched on the DS? That was like it looks like the thing is, I hear it's kind of like cool. But why does it look this bad? It's because Strange Scaffold makes games in like 3 months. And it doesn't make sense that they got a Ninja Turtles license. I get that it's like Hitman Go or whatever, that sort of thing, but you could still make it look better. Strange Scaffold is so weird. It's so weird. Y'all know who Strange Scaffold is? Strange Scaffold. Who was like, yeah, we'll let you make a Ninja Turtles game? They've made games about like kidnapping and torture, and I don't understand how anyone now they also made El Paso Elsewhere and like I'm Your Beast, which is, those games are amazing, but they make like 3 games a year. It's fucking weird. Like, this Turtles game is the second game they released this year. They released a game 1 month prior. 3 games in 2024. I mean, look at this shit. 3 games in 2022. 2 games in 2023.
Pounding in your head, it's a motherfucker looking for the brainless sucker dark thing hiding in the mirror. The rupture is demanding, gun flash commanding. Get on your knees and break shit. Sear the flesh, burning walls, burning eyes, break shit. Claw the breach, clear your brain, love the leash. Break shit, kill people, break shit, kill people, break shit, kill people, break shit. Break shit, kill people, break shit, kill people, break shit, kill people, break shit. Wood and stone and flesh and bone. Wood and stone and flesh.
I don't understand.
pieces and slivers. It's the death knell knocking and I'm here to deliver. With the riot shield crushing through the gates you erect. While you screaming, motherfucker, thought this wasn't a threat. Thought our contract was good, that betrayal's theoretical. Cold sweat, nightmare, radical. Now the bodies around me say your word's not worth shit. Call your favorite agents, I'm gonna teach you to quit.
It is good. It is good. You've heard me on the podcast. This game's, yeah, it's like a lot like Neon White, but shooting fools in the head. I Am Your Beast and El Paso Elsewhere. I highly recommend both. But I just... This is just Puzzle Quest, but Dino Crisis? Did you play this one, Carlos? I do love Puzzle Quest. Then buy it, motherfucker. Someone in the family. Fuck y'all, dude. Everybody in the family, Steam family, makes more money than me, I think. And ain't nobody buying any games. It's bullshit. I should find a new family. And you don't count. You buy $2 games. Wait, Puzzle Quest Metroidvania? There's Metroidvania elements? The Steam family. The Steam family. Steam family sharing is a lot better now, but you could only have 5 people in a family. I wish list this. It's overwhelmingly positive. It's got so few reviews. How did they make a Ninja Turtles game again? $20? Strange Scaffold bundle. I just want to be clear. These are the people that were given the Ninja Turtles license. If you don't sacrifice your neighbors, the world ends. Life Eater is a horror fantasy kidnapping simulator where you must become intimately familiar with your target's lives, one intrusive action at a time, and hope that the dark god you serve is even real. It's fucking what? It's a DS game. This is the fucking DS game. I want to play this. This looks like the only kind of Ninja Turtles game I want. The Tactical Breach Ninjas. It has 38 Steam reviews. What the fuck? There's one negative Game is unplayable for me. The OG Steam Deck, all I see is a big bright light covering Like, I don't think they're going to pay for their license. It's a self-published Ninja Turtles game? Oh, well, you're not a tactics guy, Mike. Look, have y'all seen Yo, where's all the other El Paso Elsewhere trailers?
Reality is getting bent around me, flipped, distorted beyond repair, all to keep me from reaching the bottom. It's only going to get worse from here. And why do I feel so fucking good? I don't know why the void hasn't killed me outright. Maybe it doesn't want to. Maybe it can't. Either way, I'm going to make that a problem. I tell myself it was always going to be a one-way trip. That's what love is. So let's take it from the top. Max is Dracula, Lord of the Vampires. 15 miles from here, in a tiny motel in El Paso, Texas, she's conducting a ritual that will end the world as we know it. Stop me now?
No, I'm seeing you off. You're going to die.
I think that's the only way it works. One-way trip.
You deserve better than that, James.
Isn't there like a movie in like hold on. Did I dream that? Lakeith Stanfield to star and produce video game adaptation El Paso Elsewhere. Now, I gotta admit, until I see a movie trailer, this shit don't exist to me. There was a script posted, but the script is probably what he saw, right? Lakeith Stanfield. Guys, the COVID is incubating. This could be my last stream, y'all. I'm getting gunky. What is this shit? What are you saying? What are you saying, bro? Is this one of your indie horror games where it's like, you're such a mark for this shit, dude? Hotline Miami. It's better? Okay. Maybe, but I don't know, fam. This shit looks kind of... Let me look at this again. I counter this shit. What's with the mazes? What if this shit is good? What if I'm fucked? Loot bound? What are you talking about? Bad cheese.
Mumsy? Where are you? I don't remember this part of the house. That must be Mumsy. What a scary, scary nightmare. Spider legs. Maybe I'll hang around the house and answer will come.
Kind of want to play some Onimusha too, honestly. Let me look at this again. Everybody was talking when we were watching it on last week. It's like...
That's all they got. Want to protect Tina, just like we do.
Probably not if these games keep selling and reviewing poorly.
You're walking around, you're picking up your own stuff, and you're making a mess of your own house.
Clearly, you got no respect for this property, which is cool.
What the fuck is this? Meme shit?
I hate to admit it, but what you're serving up looks real tasty.
What is all this stuff? These are all fucking fake games, man.
Heki Almo, blue to red. Mask and bunker shield our head. All mothers dream from red to blue. Then sisters walk the earth anew. Heki Almo, 6 to 1. Each sister's function to be. If function faithful sisters be, all mother grant immunity. But Almo Heki love to hate. The sin does not incinerate. An ancient sister mother crossed. All mother's grace forever.
Shut the fuck up, Carlos.
Almo Heki hate to love. That sister's sin we are made of. From shell to sister, hair to hair. Cut it down from sphere to square. Each shapen sister her domain. Watch her. Know her. Heal her pain. Fire. Fix what was profaned. And Heki Almo once again.
How you think this game's doing? Linked? Steven Spielberg's son made this game? Or something? Produced this
When
game?
the world
Directed?
is taken over by the evil combots, it'll be up to you to save the future in Linked, Banner of the Spark. With the friendly Unibots by your side, there's nothing you can't handle.
Yeah, this is the game that's made by Steven Spielberg's son.
Either solo or with friends, every mission starts with your weapon. Whether you prefer melee, ranged, or a face-melting power core, there's equipment for every playstyle. And you can always count on the Wire, a handy tool that lets you grab, throw, and rip combat enemies down to the screws.
Combat? You can't say that. That's a Tekken
Bring resources
character.
home after every mission. Then earn more by mining and fishing. Strengthen your bonds with friends to unlock new.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Get fucked, Nepo baby. Actually, that's just kind of sad.
When the world is taken over by the evil combat,
Shouldn't have stolen from Tekken. Oh, shit. This shit's so good, dude. Hey, is Mike? Mike, are you still here? I think he probably left. Does Mike play Monster Hunter? I feel like Mike would like Monster Hunter. Maybe like a Monster Hunter World or
Has the
something.
weight of my fist sparked a killing intent within you, Hunter?
I know you play a lot of like action games and stuff. Oh, you did play Wilds. Okay.
Now to seek death and face it down.
I like Wilds better than World. Like, this is not enough. Okay? I need more Street Fighter skins. I need ladies. I need to be able to, like, fucking dive kick as Cammy or something. Yeah, of course I play Wilds. Bro. Bruh. Bruh.
Masterfully grilled, Hunter. I'll show you, Paris. K.O. Akuma wins. Yes, this is the battle I hunger for.
May 28th, that's soon.
God of thousand deaths. Miss.
I don't know, y'all. All right. Time to play some. What is this? Yeah, I fought Arc Temper right out. It was a cool fight. I made a couple pieces. Pieces of the armor I thought were worth making, I suppose. But, you know. Of course, they won't just leave them in the game. I don't know. I feel like people in our community don't really want to play. I wouldn't mind playing, but it's so easy to kind of accomplish any sort of goals that you're setting for. I'm like, it's so easy to get whatever you want that no one wants to play it anymore. That's the problem. If I had like the hunger to get some like in Monster Hunter World, it was so different. You could play for like hundreds of hours and still be chasing like decorations that I mean, it's just, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of fucking up. I want to play some Brad games, but you are going to leave, and maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. But, you know, if this is going to be my last stream before I die of COVID, I feel like, have y'all played Cairn? Did they drop the bag? They didn't drop the bag. They just designed the game incorrectly. Did I get tested? What are you saying? Oh, I didn't get... No. Malia tested positive today. And she's sick. She has been sick the past couple of days. And I've been around. So it's in there. And Henry got sick first. Griffin is... I don't know. I don't know if Griffin's sick yet. But... Malia's got a fever. And isn't feeling great. Which is shitty, of course, but like, why couldn't I get COVID at the start of the 3-day weekend instead of blowing up my entire work week when I have to really fucking get shit done? And I have to burn a bunch of sick leave, and I'm just annoyed. Although, since I'm still like, it still hasn't kicked in yet, I'm going to go into work tomorrow and get my laptop and do some work from home while I'm recovering. But it's most certainly incubating. Come on, man. Hurry the fuck up. Have y'all played this game? It's sick. My controller. Carlos. Despelote out of 10. Skin Deep out of 10. Tell me which I should play. You finished both those games? No, you didn't play enough. You played 6 hours of Skin Deep? You didn't finish that shit. But you finished this, right? This is short. Both 9. I tend to play them both. I started Despelote. You didn't finish Skin Deep? I've been playing this shit. Look at this. 32 hours of Starvaders. 20 hours of Monster Train. It is a unique weekend though. Anytime Malia's sister and daughter come to visit, I have a free pass just to get the fuck out. Skin Deep's real good. Okay. Slay the Spire. I need to download some. I need to download a unlock. I need to download a mod that unlocks everything. Because I do not want to climb the Ascensions on Steam. Is there like a workshop? Is there a workshop mod that lets you unlock everything? Or do you always have to have like this mod the Spire base mod bullshit? I've never played. I mean, I have played Downfall. I've dabbled in Downfall, but to me, it's like I've heard good things about it, but NPC feminization. Mods were a mistake. I just want to unlock everything. Here we go. Do I have to install a bunch of bullshit? How do I do this? Let's try this. Does this just work? Or do I have to have... Oops. Does this just work? Wait, do I have other mods installed? I might have. Let me see. Oh, wait. So, hang on 1 second. I'm just going to see something. Chill out. Chill the fuck out. Do I have to have Mod the Spire to be able to use this? Whoa, that's not right. Fuck. What the fuck, man? What? 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 No. What? I did alt-right enter. Bro, I'm not a PC game. It's not doing shit. Telling me like I've never used a fucking PC before. Bah. What the fuck, man? You know, my Steam Deck bricked the other day. Yesterday. Bricked 2 days ago. So I had to reset. I had to wipe it. And now I lost all my... Well, I had to wipe everything on the internal storage. And now I have to set up all my fucking... I have to set up Moonlight again. I have to set up fucking Chiaki again. All my remote play shit. All my emulators and shit. No, it works now. It's just everything's gone. Why is it... Come on, man. I just wanted to play a little Slay the Spire while I... God damn it. Why? Why? It's not... It didn't work anyways. Hold on. How do I unlock everything? Do I have to do fucking mod the Spire? Play with mods. The problem is it's like... Every time I boot it up... Oh. Unlock all mod. I don't want to... I don't want to do Downfall or anything. I just want to play... What the fuck? Hang on. I don't want to do that. I just want to unlock. Why did that not work? What is this? I don't want the game to take 9 years to boot up. Son of a bitch. I've never had this. I can't get to the Alt tab. Does that work? Why do we think that works? I literally can't. The mouse won't go. Wait, maybe if I do it with a controller. I'm gonna snap. I'm gonna snap. I'm gonna crash out. Hang on, y'all. Hang on, y'all. I can't find my fucking controller. Well, I mean, it's set to the right resolution. I just want to unlock something in the, or add something to the fucking INI files or some shit. And why? Okay, well, it's not Windows, but it's working. It's not windowed, but it's working. Thank you. That's what? That's not. That's not the resolution of my fucking monitor. No wonder this isn't working properly. God, this is so weird. I'm so used to looking at this on a phone. What do I usually run on Ironclad? Well, I don't really. I just run what I feel like I need. I guess I would say. I don't know. I play this shit every day, so I don't even know really how to answer that. You suck at the dancer? Oh, well. You know, she's actually really good. she's like, she requires a lot of like mental effort, which I get. You have a friend who only plays silent? I just rotate through the characters. This is like the hardest. Like, I've never played a roguelike deck builder that's like comes anywhere near the difficulty, but I guess I don't usually play those games on like max difficulty, so what do I know? This is so weird to me. I'm so used to playing this shit on phone. On my phone. I don't even really know the interface all that well. Mercury Hourglass is nice. Ascension 20 with silent and none of the others? That's kind of unhinged, to be completely honest. But I mean, is he close with the others? Or are they all like low ascensions? One more regular combat. I should have fucking upgraded Rampage. What the fuck am I doing? God, I completely forgot I even took Rampage. God damn it, man. Just getting a bunch of fucking attacks. Got Eternal Feather. Oh God, I'm not getting. Got like no defense. Well, I mean, it's corruption, but good lord, there's nothing really to... I mean, terrible versus this boss, but... We'll just hold on to it for later. Probably should have done max, I wasn't thinking. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. I have like almost... I have like no defense for this fight. It's just a weird act 1. I got like nothing good. I mean, a couple of good relics, but... Think with my face. Maybe Snecko Eye. That is not Snecko Eye. The fuck. Alright, this run is cursed. I've picked up 0 skills. I have corruption and 0 skills. And a bunch of trash. Maybe the shop will... Hang on. I feel like I really need this shot, but this combat's gonna suck, especially. Maybe I can... this is part 1 of the... This is a mod. I could die doing this. But I don't... Hope it's a really good shot. believe how cursed this run has been. So glad I have a berserk. Skills, please? Not the kind of stuff. Skills, please? I'll take a shrug, please. Ooh. That's a little expensive. I can't buy wing boots. Not great skills either. I think we can safely pick up Havoc though, right? I mean, we have Headbutt. Let me think. Not really the potions I wanted. Something tells me this will be relevant. Oh, I keep forgetting. Slay the Spire 2 early access this year, yes. I'm losing my fucking mind here. I don't care. I'm playing this shit. Tired of not having skills. The irony, they're all 0 this combat. I'm just gonna play this now. I'm gonna fucking die. Am I dead? The fucking birds, man. I mean, they're not the birds. The Colson story. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. I don't want. Actually. I don't want any of this, but whatever. Okay. How much does this do with Vol? 1133? Oh, I got headbutt. 20. Ah, I'm weakened. We're still okay. This is. I'm gonna lose it. Just getting trash. Need to rest. Even my fucking toolbox has been bad. Oops. Order. I was gonna play Snecko App, and then I decided I'm not used to looking at this on my computer screen, damn it. Fucking skill. All skill. What can I hit? I should have actually artifacted the I just fucking rested. What a terrible, terrible, terrible deck. I mean, there's... Happy to see it, but okay, now I die. Now I die. I'm dead. Oops. Slay the Spire 2. I can't fucking wait. It's so funny that all these deck builders, I should have, are taking their sweet or are rushing to get out before Slay the Spire 2. Oh, come on. Oh god. I'm so scared. Ooh. Ooh. The GTA 6 of deck builders. That's so true. Is there like a hotkey I can press to like check my deck and stuff? I've never played this game on, well, I've played it on PC, but I don't really know the keys and whatnot. Oops. Like my head, I'm not used to like looking up to see my relics and stuff. It's just, everything feels so wrong. Dash ain't bad. If I get Gremlin, you know. I think I need the sneaky strike. Let me think. Why? What? I feel like I'm losing my mind, y'all. It's gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Shit. I don't think I'm strong enough to go that way. Captain's wheel's nice. Oh, frick. Yeah, this is still worth. Do I do enough damage? I don't think I do enough damage. Not a great... No potions? I think I'm dead. Maybe not. I got some... I got... decent. I don't know if I should have played that or not. Probably not. Probably not. You know? Doing better. God damn it. I meant to right click. Easy game. You can't afford to buy like 1 or 2 gold. You got to like learn those thresholds of for stuff like that. Oh. Sneaky strike. That is not a lot of defense. We have so many strikes. We need to try to get upgrade all. Lose regular prepared? Lose ancient potion. Decent backstab, all things considered, but why? What was my plan? I guess I didn't really have a plan. Should have gone that way. Burning Elite? Probably not. I do have 1,000 cuts. Apotheosis. I want. No, that's a terrible mistake. What's up, Ocean Soul? I'm gonna die. I'm fine. That is not... I need to get rid of these fucking strikes. Nice. Acro. I feel like this makes... Easy. Easy game. Nice soundtrack. You know here? Oh. God damn. What am I doing here? There is only one elite in each path. Please, God, take some of these fucking strikes. Take another dash. Honestly.
Oh. Ah. Ah. You need like what light plant, please? Fuck, unceasing time. Just a 0 damage fight for not really the shit I need. I'm kind of worried about these fucking strikes. Should I take another noxious fumes? Yeesh. A really bad route, really bad pathing. Alright. Oh, easiest game I've ever played.
Oh, I'm seizing top! And I had so much energy. Yeah, it would have been a bunch of crap anyways. I'm gonna watch what? I don't know what that is. What is that? I think Adrenaline's a pretty good card, huh? Man. $29 card deck. Pretty unfortunate though. Justin TV had the Office streams. This is gonna kind of suck. I feel like I should gamble it. God damn it. I'm such a fucking idiot. Unceasing Top is a fake relic. It's fake. It's not real. Wish it would fuck off. Ooh. Actually, I should have. Nah, easy game. Cuts, damn it. I remembered. Oh, shit. The Ascension 20, I feel like I... Zero health collector fight? Sure, why not? I mean... Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't... Oh, this stuff kind of sucks. Oh, I want my defense back. I want my defense back. Come on, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commons? I have the courier. I can get rid of one normality, and I have a bunch of discard, but if I draw an that's the problem. Can't get rid of. Alright, I'm going to sleep. Hopefully you see me again.